Hello everyone. In our last video, we have seen how to import the data from a CSV file. So we created a table, right? And then we imported the data into our table, right? And we also discussed that is the data. So whatever the data we imported in our last video, so that is the data which we are going to use for our group by and aggregations videos, right? So this video is to understand the required columns. So obviously we have some columns, right? And each column says something. We should know what each column says, right? If you understand what the particular column is meant for, then only you can analyze the data, right? So this is called the initial, the level of understanding the data. That is very crucial, right? Obviously, right? So if you don't know what this particular, when you see the invoice ID, if you don't know what invoice ID does, how can you analyze the data, right? If you don't know what is branch, what is city, right? So if you know each and every column, what that column says, then only you can analyze the data, right? So now when you talk about the invoice ID is nothing but a unique ID for each bill, right? So whenever you purchase some product, the bill will be generated, right? And that bill will have some unique ID that is called invoice ID. And we have a branch. So branch is nothing but obviously, right? So when you have a any mall, any shopping mall, whatever, right? So you'll have different branches in the same city or different cities, whatever, right? And you may have, your shopping mall in a different locations, the same, maybe in the same city, different location, and across the different cities, right? And that is what the city says. And what type of the customer it is, whether he's a premium customer, normal customer, whatever, and the gender, whether it's a male or female, and the product line. So for example, right, health and beauty, electronic accessories, home and lifestyle, these are the different, the product categories, right? And we have a unit price, right, per piece, how much per item it is, and how many quantity you buy, tax, total, what is the date you purchase, right? And what is the payment mode, whether it's a e-wallet, cash, card, whatever it, right? So these are the few columns, so the important columns which for our the upcoming videos, these are the important columns which we wanted to analyze. Now hope you got some basic understanding of the columns which we needed for our further analysis, right? So as we discussed in our last few videos, right? So group by and aggregation solves most of your problems. So when I say problems, so let's say I have few questions like, which branch is doing good, right? And which city is doing good, and which product line like health, beauty, or electronic accessories, which of these product lines are moving fast. And when you talk about the gender, what are the females more interested into, right? So whether they're interested in health and beauty, whether they're interested in electronic accessories, and similarly how about males, right? And what are the frequent modes of payment, whether customers are interested to pay more on e-wallet, cash, credit card. So these all are the problems. When you ask me, these are the questions, right? Obviously problems, right? And you need an answers. Your answers is an insights, right? So what you can fetch from the data, insights. What you mean by that? An answer for your problem, an answer for your question. And that's what we discussed, few of the questions, right? So which branch is doing good, right? And what product lines are going moving faster, right? These are the few important insights which I want to get from this data, right? That's why the data is called the crude oil, right? So with the given data, you can fetch whatever the information you want, right? Obviously this information, or this insights or this answers for the particular questions will help your business to move further, right? So yeah, so in our upcoming videos, so we'll see how most of these questions, right? We can answer most of these questions using group by and aggregations. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.